At 17, Christy St. Clair had been a virgin long enough. All of her friends had made it with guys, but she hadn't. No, not yet. Having a boyfriend was a big deal for her, but that wasn't the point, not really. It was this goddamn virginity, and it was in her way. It was time she joined the club. Roberta Ann had told her she really wasn't a woman until she lost it. May Beth, in her history class, had lost hers in the back seat of a 1954, a convertible out in the country by Lincoln. That had taken guts. But Christy, she wasn't that bold. In her dad's big kitchen, while looking out at the barn through the kitchen window, she stirred her coffee with an old swizzle stick Dad had brought home from one of his business trips and started to formulate a plan. Wednesday, after art history class, where she had fallen asleep watching slides to the drone of Mr. Abernathy's voice discussing French Impressionism, which she knew by heart, her father wasn't an art collector for nothing, she stopped by the bathroom on the way home. All the other girls were primping, curling their eyelashes, putting on gobs of eyeshadow to meet boys. Her boys. Christy wasn't into all that stuff, and why should she be? All the girls were going to her house to hang out with her older brothers, Ray and Fred, and all their friends. To them and all her brothers' friends, she was always going to be their little sister. Forever. She wasn't going to meet any guys that way. She took off for the square. Christy was pretty, real skinny, with sharp features and blonde hair that ran down her back. She walked with a distracted air, and not wanting to waste time by just walking, she read while she walked, sometimes Faulkner and Hemingway, and sometimes jamming her toes into the misaligned bricks in the sidewalks of Cambridge and coming to a stop, but heck, she didn't care. She liked books, she liked being absorbed in books. She'd gone through all the authors in her dad's limited edition club collection, and when he was out of town on business, her brothers and her had found his secret stash of porno in one of the wooden chests in the attic. That had consumed them for hours. Some of the books were in French, so they learned some very interesting words, which turned out to be not so popular with her French teacher. As she walked, she tried to remember the plot of the story of O.